Good evening, all. Myself, Harvinder Singh Saluja, Professor and Head Electronics and Communication Engineering Department of सिस्टेक रातीबर भोपाल। आशा करता हूं कि इस कोरोना के पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन में आप सभी घर पर सेफ एंड सुरक्षित होंगे। इस अदृश्य दुश्मन से लड़ने का सिर्फ एक ही तरीका है, आप सभी अपनी इम्यूनिटी और विल पावर को जितना हो सके उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग करें। आज हम जिस टॉपिक पे डिस्कशन करने वाले हैं वो है impact of electronics and communication engineering in everyone's life. Engineering has turned reality and fantasy into reality. Engineering is all about innovation. From construction to medicine or environment, even the chair you are sitting here engineering is everywhere. Engineering has turned the world around. Machines that you are looking after are fabricated by engineers. Engineers plays an important role for the development of society and nations, and we can say that engineers are the backbone of nation. Electronics and communication engineering is one of the largest and fastest growing field of engineering. This branch allows us to see, hear, and communicate over the vast distances and do things faster. It improves the productivity of industries. Communication deals with the information transmission through the channel as coaxial cable, optical fiber, or free space. Nowadays, we are preferring wireless communication over the wired communication. The main advantage of using wireless communication over the wired communication is that we not need to buy or install the cables. We can send the electromagnetic waves through the air, but the electromagnetic waves that we are transmitting are analog in nature, and the data what we are saving or executing on computer is digital, so we need several adapters or routers to convert between those. There are several wireless communication devices we are using in daily life, such as smartphones, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPRS, etc. Electronics and communication engineering deals with electronics devices and circuits, communication equipments like transmitters, receivers, microprocessors, satellite, antenna, electromagnetic and wave propagation. It also deals with the transmission and reception of data, voice and video. Can we imagine our life without mobile, laptop, computer, television, radio, internet banking, ATM cards, digital watch and microwave oven, home appliances, and many more security systems used in offices and home? We cannot. This is all because of electronics and communication engineering. Most probably very soon, robot will also a part of our life, which is a part of embedded system. All these have tremendously improved the quality of life of common man. Electronics and communication engineering is growing day by day in every country. It has important role started from defense sector to the space engineering. It has a major role in the life of common person, from our internet to the entertainment industry. When the Alexander Graham Bell has developed telephone and Marconi has developed radio, no one has dreamed that these two distinct technology will develop the cell phone. Tedov has conceived the microprocessor with Intel, and which has given birth to the personal computer. The main aim of electronics and communication engineering to produce the products which are smaller, smarter, and versatile. Before some days, we are using 1 GB data in a month with 2 GB speed, but now the scenario has total changed. Now the 2 GB data with the 4G speed is very smaller for us for a long browsing sessions. 2020 is looking as a revolutionary year for launching of 5G technology. Video conferencing is again one of the emerging field of electronics and communication engineering, where most of the persons can communicate together on a single platform. Automation is again a part of electronics and communication engineering, which reduces cost and improves the productivity. Government of India has taken several initiatives to motivate the young professionals in the field of entrepreneurship to the digital world by using the Startup India any programs. And artificial intelligence has also taken the communication to the next level, where we can respond to the devices and devices will respond to us. As recently our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has said that 21st century is the century of our Indias, and that means we have to look forward for the self-reliant India, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat. That is only possible when we will promote our own brands which are manufactured on India. So we have to become a vocal for our local. Some of these brands are Havells Electrical Limited, that deals with the distribution of power generation products, and there are several more equipments, just like companies are. When we are talking about the best TV brands in India, that is BPL, Videocon, Onida. When we are asking for the mobile brands of India, so there are Micromax, Lava, Carbon, Intex, Eyeball, Spice, and Midas Technologies is the company which is responsible for the wireless communication in India. Sterlite Communication is the company which deals with the data cables and the optical fibers, responsible for 3G and 4G technologies. And there are many more companies in India which we have to promote to become India as a self-dependent country. Now we will take a question. Why electronics and communication engineering is most versatile branch of engineering? Electronics and communication engineering is most versatile branch of engineering because it has a very broad field as a communication, a telecommunication sector, जिसमें बहुत शॉर्टेज है इंजीनियर्स की. आज हमारे देश में ऐसे कई गांव हैं जहां बिजली नहीं पहुंच पाई लेकिन टेलीफोन के टावर्स पहुंच गए हैं. आज से 10 साल पहले हम इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते थे अपनी लाइफ विदाउट स्मार्टफोन और फोन. आज हमारे पास स्मार्टफोन है जिससे हम पूरी दुनिया अपने मुट्ठी में कर सकते हैं. आज से 10 साल बाद हम इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते कि टेलीफोन सेक्टर कहां तक पहुंच सकता है. इसके अलावा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियरिंग फील्ड एक ऐसी फील्ड है जिसमें मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी स्पेशलाइजेशन है, जैसे कि VLSI सिस्टम, एम्बेडेड सिस्टम, डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन, वायरलेस टेक्नोलॉजी, माइक्रोवेव, जो बाकी ब्रांचेस में इतनी ज्यादा नहीं है, जो इस ब्रांच को डिफरेंट बनाता है. Apart from that, electronics and communication engineering is different because as job prospect you can enter in a electronic sector, IT sector, telecommunication sector, electrical sector. So this is the specialty in this branch. And if IT industry is your job, you not need to master any programming language. You just have the fundamental of that language and having the basics of programming, and you can do the wonders with the training provided in the college. Next question. How electronics and communication engineering plays a vital role during this COVID-19 situation? इस COVID-19 सिचुएशन में जहां हमारे डॉक्टर्स, पुलिस, सफाई कर्मी, स्वास्थ्य कर्मी एज अ फ्रंट बैरियर्स लड़ रहे हैं, उन्हीं के साथ टेलीकम्युनिकेशन और कम्युनिकेशन एक अगेन एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग बैरियर है जो हमारे साथ लड़ रहा है इस कोविड-19 की सिचुएशन से हमें निकालने के लिए बाहर. इसमें मैं कुछ एग्जांपल के साथ आपको कोट करना चाहूंगा. वन इज रोबोट्स. आज बहुत सारे कंट्रीज में रोबोट्स का यूज हो रहा है ताकि ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशंस बहुत लेवल तक कम हो जाए and it has given advantages from patients examinations to patient cure and the drug mechanisms. And the next example is drone. Drone is used in our country or in the foreign countries for supplying medical equipments, medical kits, और ताकि जो भी मेडिकल ऑफिसर्स का कटिंग क्रुशियल टाइम है वो कम हो जाए. एंड drone are also used for sanitizing in many areas so that human interventions कम होगा तो डॉक्टर्स के लिए इफेक्ट कम होगा. और काफी ज्यादा ड्रोन्स का यूज इसलिए भी होता है ताकि हम सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग पे मॉनिटरिंग कर पाए. इस समय वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग का यूज कंपनीज में, एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट्स में भी हो रहा है. जब हम देख रहे हैं कि बहुत सारी कंपनीज बंद हैं, एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट्स बंद हैं और हमारा ट्रेवल रिस्ट्रिक्टेड है, इस समय वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग से हम क्लाउड मीटिंग कर सकते हैं, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस कर सकते हैं, ताकि बिजनेस इम्पैक्ट कंपनीज पे और स्टूडेंट्स पे इफेक्ट बहुत कम आएगा इसका. Apart from that, mobile communication has played a very important role for this virus outbreak, and by providing huge bandwidth, high speed, and that allows latency, seamless communication for hospitals and the emergency centers. Next is, what is the academic model you are following in electronics and communication department? Okay, apart from the regular curriculum set by the university, we have taken inputs from a very industrial officials and other universities regarding what are the recent trend and technologies that has been taught in the other universities and what the industries has demanded. On the basis of that, we had kept our module system along with the regular academics, started from first year to the final year. As I had told you, if you want to go in the IT industry, you not need to master a programming language. With the basics programming language or fundamentals, you can do the wonders. So apart from this electronics technologies, we are also giving focus on the computers fundamental, and some of the modules which we have incorporated in our systems are electronics basics fundamental, MATLAB and Scilab, data structure with C, OOPS with C++, analysis and design of analog and digital circuits, embedded system with IoT, VLSI design, Java programming, web development with PHP, and for final year, we are providing the placement oriented training depend on the skill set, what the companies are demanding from them. On the basis of that, we are providing them the brushing of all the trainings which we have provided earlier. Next question. How electronics and communication engineering is helpful in designing advanced equipment for medical science? As this is the era of electronics and communication engineering, we can see everywhere electronics and communication. It also helps in medical science. Nowadays, doctors and surgeons are doing several tests using the advanced equipments made by electronics and communication engineering. And some of the equipments are glucometers, fetal monitors, MRI machine, CT scan, ECG, EEG machine, ventilators, infrared and digital thermometers, and many more. How electronics? Next question. Okay. Uh, Next question is there will be a great scope for electronics and communication in near future? Yes, there is a very great scope of electronics and communication engineering in near future, because this field deals with the many sectors in the manufacturing and design engineers, such as telecommunication, electronic circuit design, software and IT industries, digital and image processing, civil aviation department, defense, Indian railways, entertainment industries. Uh, Apart from that, VLSI industry, embedded system, robotics, networking, and many more fields are there in which electronics and communication engineer can build their future. Next question is, what is the scope for electronics and communication engineering in overseas? With the latest trend and technologies, most of the industries are adopting nowadays embedded system, robotics, automation technologies, sensor technologies, artificial intelligence, IoTs in their system. So most of the companies are established in the Gulf and countries, Germany, Canada. Those students who are pursuing engineering from the reputed institutes, having a lot of scope in foreign countries, and the electronics and communication engineers who are specialists in control and power system, having a good opportunities in US, Korea, Canada, and Germany. Okay. Next question is, what is the scope for electronics and communication engineer? Okay, this is over. Next is, okay, what is the difference in SysTech as compared to other colleges with respect to EC branch, which makes it most sort of technical college of Center India? So if you will talk on SysTech, as I told you, we are following the academic model, which is different from other colleges, that we are giving exposure on the training modules, technical modules, which I had mentioned earlier. And apart from that, we are conducting regular departmental events, just like a technical workshop, regular industrial visits, expert talks from the reputed industries, and industrial training which we are conducting in the semester. And the major industries in which our student has visited are uh, ISRO, Airport Authority of India Limited, ESD, that is Electronic System Design, Pune, and Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, Prasar Bharati, Indian Railways, Indian Meteorological Department, SMPL, Indian Police Surveillance System. These are some of the industries which we have visited, and the frequency of these industrial visits are 2 per semester for our students. Next is how electronics and communication engineering helps in defense. So in defense, if you will talk about electronics and communication engineering, it is supported by the electronics and communication equipments, just like a radar. Radar is the radio detection and ranging, and this is the most versatile equipment used in nowadays. This is used to find the exact location of enemy target, and radar along with the aircraft guns can be linked with the automatic control systems to make a complete unit. Along with that, there are communication satellite, missiles, drone systems, surveillance for cross borders. These are the technologies which we are using in defense for making electronics and communication engineering as a first choice. Okay. How to bridge gap between academic and industries. Again, there is a huge gap between academia and industries because the culture, what the industries are following is entirely different from the culture that developed or followed in educational institute. That's why we are conducting the regular sessions from the experts, and as I had earlier mentioned, we are cutting students with the industrial visits so that they can taught our students what are the latest trends and technologies that the companies are following, and so that student get well aware with the technologies on which they have to make aware or make their uh, knowledge enhance. Is it possible to get job in Navratna companies after pursuing engineering in electronics and communication? Yes, there is very much possibility in building the career in Navratna company. For that, nowadays, after BTech in electronics and communication engineering, the student has to give the GATE exam, that is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineers, followed by the interviews. Some of the companies are conducting its own exam, such as ISRO, and many companies, many PSUs, which following the concept of GATE and interviews are BHEL, that is Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, BEL Bharat Electronics Limited, ECIL Electronics Corporation Indian Limited, DRDO Defense Research and Development Organization, is ISRO already I had told, and MTNL Mahanagar Telecom Nigam Limited, Airport Authority of India Limited, HAL Hindustan Aeronautical Limited. These are some of the companies in which we can build our career after doing graduation. Okay, what are the career opportunities in electronics and communication engineering? As I told earlier, electronics and communication engineer can build its career as a manufacturing and testing units in various public and the private sectors. Some sectors are telecommunication, electronic system design, signal and image processing, thermal and hydropower corporation limited, civil aviation department, defense, medical science, and many more. What is the role of electronics and communication system in defense? Already explained. Okay, what are the career prospects for electronics and communication engineering in higher studies? Okay, after doing graduation with electronics and communications engineering, one should go with ME, MTech or PG diploma in India or overseas. If you are focusing in ME, MTech or PG diploma in India, there are several areas like digital communication, embedded system, VLSI design, bioinformatics and signal processing, instrumentation and control, microwave and radar engineering. And the students who are focusing for ME, MTech or PG diploma in overseas, there are having very advanced areas like digital media engineering, sensor and sensing systems, industrial electronics and control. These are some of the areas in which you can go look for the higher education after doing engineering from electronics and communication engineering. What are the skill set that needs to develop as an electronics and communication engineer? So if you want to get a place in the reputed industry, so some of the skill set that needs to develop, it depends on the category of job you need to require. If you want to go for VLSI domain, you need to improve Verilog, VHDL programming languages. Along with that, you should have the exposure of some of the softwares like Xilinx, Cadence, Microwind. If you focus on the chip designing job category, you should have the exposure of transistor process technology, microprocessor. If you focus on the software industry, so you should have the basics of C, C++, uh, Java, embedded PHP, data structure, OOPS, and web development. These are some of the areas. If you focus on this, you can develop your job prospects. If you are looking for automation sector, you can have to excel your embedded system, IoT, sensor technologies. And if you go for networking or telecommunication sector, so you need to develop the data communication, computer networks, along with that mobile communication, wireless communication, network switching, communication basics. So these are the fields which you need to improve uh, if you want to get recruited in the reputed companies. So next question is, how electronics and communication engineering is helpful in automobiles? Electronics and communication engineering plays a very important role in automobiles, starting from anti-lock braking system to automation traction control to airbags and to the air fuel mixture control. In all these mechanisms, there are near about 30 to 50 embedded systems that are there in the present day car. Embedded system has made possible the driverless car system in a future. Automatic adaptive cruise control ACC is the technology that will be used in the future that allows your car to keep safe distance from the other vehicles during the busy highways. So this is how the electronics and communication is helpful in automobiles. Name some of the companies in which electronics and communication can build their career. Again, there are several sectors uh, in which you can build the career. If you're looking for the software companies, software sectors, so there are companies like Wipro, TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Cognizant, Microsoft, IBM, Netlink, Hexaware, and many more. If you are looking for the VLSI domain, so there are the companies like Wipro, HCL, Texas Instruments, Motorola, and if you're looking for the networking or telecommunication, so there is a company like BSNL, Idea, Airtel, MTNL, Reliance Communication, Tata Indicom, and many more. And if you are looking for the job for power electronics, so there are the companies like LG, Samsung, Sony, uh, uh, Videocon, Onida, BPL. So these are the companies in which you can build your career. Depends on the areas which you have to enter. Next question. Can electronics and communication engineer can recruited in government sectors and PSUs? Already I had given the answer of this question is in name some of the Navratna companies in which electronics and communication engineer can build their future. Next question is, what are the basics that needs to develop as an EC engineers to get recruited in some of the good companies? Okay, so some of the basics that needs to improve as a EC engineer are computer proficiency is a mandatory these days. So you need to get acquainted with the latest trends and technologies and get certification or get programming language exposure from the colleges, and you should have to improve your interpersonal and communication skill. You have to improve your practical exposure and get maximum hands-on on the theoretical concepts. You should have to get a maximum certification training programs to build your profile. You should be involved in the college level activities to improve your managerial skills. You should improve your leadership qualities and team building exercises, and you should be get exposed with the latest trends and technologies that are demanded from the industries, and should have the projects development on them. Okay, so maximum questions we have taken. So if you have any more query, you can write your questions on the message box. I will try to give solution of your question as soon as possible. So during this COVID-19 situation, सिर्फ एक ही माध्यम है जिससे हम बच सकते हैं या सेफ रह सकते हैं, बस अपने घर पर रहिए, सुरक्षित रहिए, अपने बुजुर्गों का, घर में बच्चों का ध्यान रखें. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much.